Hey guys, we're back here on the Hunter Call the Wild. Today we're going to do a guide on Revontuli Coast. Now it isn't going to be a super guide, I have only had this map for 4 days, but I'm going to show you everything that I've learned in those 4 days so that you guys can get a good start and know where you'll find everything on this map. Now I can't know exactly where everything is, like every single spot, but I can definitely show you the best spots for everything and your best loadout to get you started on this absolutely amazing map. I love this map. This map is amazing and I think you guys are gonna love it. Now, if you do enjoy today's video, guys, or learn anything at all, go ahead and smash that like button. That would be amazing. Thank you guys so much, and we're gonna head straight into it. Now, let me know in the comments what you are most excited to hunt on this map and what you think of it once you have had a chance to hunt it. We're gonna head straight into it. Okay guys, let's start with the best loadout for Revontuli Coast. Now I have with me the Virant 22 LR, and I do choose the Virant because it has 10 shots over the Zarza 22, and that is for class 1 species, and there are a lot of them on the map. Then I have the Zarza 308. You can use any 4-8 rifle, and you can actually get away with using any 4-8 rifle also on bears and moose, although it's not great on moose, it will give you integrity. Then we have the Zarza 223. You can swap this out for the 243, and that is mainly for Raccoon Dog, and it actually does a great job on them because they are very small creatures. And then any shotgun will do. I have with me the Cacciatore 12 gauge. This is a non-DLC shotgun and it does carry 6 shots. Another really great one is the Kuso, and it has 5 shots, but any shotgun will do, and that is mainly for the class 1 species, and you're going to want to use birdshot. I always carry all my ammo with me because it weighs so very little. Then I have with me the Argus, the Hyperion, the Gen 0 night vision scope. You don't have to take that, but it is very handy for night hunting. And then I do have my shotgun scope because I like to use it with ducks because they are so very tiny. I just take a better shot with it. But whether or not you like to use a scope is totally up to you. There is no right or wrong way to do it. Now the lures, that is very much going to depend on what you are planning to hunt because there are so many species and so many lures on this map in particular. We have the Beacon Deluxe duck collar, we have the hazel grouse collar, then we have the Beacon Deluxe bean goose collar, the Beacon Deluxe Eurasian teal collar, the Beacon Deluxe Eurasian widgeon collar, the gray leg goose collar, the deer grunt collar, and that is for whitetail, the moose collar. Now there is no collar, unfortunately, for Raccoon Dogs. And then we have all kinds of decoys, so you'll want to set your loadout depending on what you want to hunt. Then I have my first aid kit and scent eliminator. I always like to take with me the Apex View and the Gen 0 binoculars, and I actually have 3 extra kilograms worth of space right now because I do have the pack mule skill, which gives you 3 extra kilograms of space. So basically you can use that extra 3 kilograms to put extra collars in, or if you are setting up to hunt ducks, we have the Incognito Deluxe Water Layout Blind. Now you do get one with the map, and after that they are $16,000, but they are awesome. So this is what comes with Revontuli instead of a weapon. Okay, we're gonna start off with hunting waterfowl. Now, when you purchase decoys, guys, realize that they come in sets of 10, so you don't wanna overbuy them, and the most you wanna put out in any setup is 20 decoys, but I understand you can actually put 17 down, save a few for another setup, and that'll save you a little bit of money. Now, you wanna set up where the water is shallow, and if you're not sure where to set up, whatever you see, swimming or flying overhead, whatever species, that means that species is around and you can set up for them. They will come into your decoys. It's also a smart idea to drop a tent nearby your setup so that you can quickly and easily get there. Now, I can't carry a tent and all my decoys and everything, so I'm gonna come back and put a tent here after. All right, we're gonna set up right here. So this is the Incognito Deluxe Water Layout Blind, and it will go red anywhere it gets too deep. See? So you can't put it there, so we're gonna put it right there. There we go. And then you can set up your decoys in a circle around it, and you can actually get right into the water blind and put the decoys out from it. Okay, so I just put my decoys down. Now there is no collar for tufted duck, but don't worry, the decoys will do the job and we already have them coming in. Now ducks are gonna fly a lot faster. After this update, they're gonna act a lot differently, and each species will actually have different speeds from each other. They will all be different from each other. All right, here they come. So you wanna wait until they land. Usually I'll wait until a few of them land. They usually land in the same place, and then you can start firing away. So we do have Goldeneye out here as well. Oops. And it is easy to pick your decoys up, so be careful of that. And Eurasian teal. We got a lot of different ducks. Let me show you where we are on the map. This is a great spot. This area all here, all kinds of waterfowl here. I also had a setup on the beta right here, about down here for gray leg geese, and that worked amazingly, and mallards right up here. But whatever bird species you see around, that is a good indicator of what you can set up for. Now, the upland birds like to be towards the top of the map for the most part, and this is their new landing animation. Isn't it cool? Very cool. I think that guy's a big one. All right, here we go. And once they start flying, it is almost impossible to get them. So I used the shotgun there with birdshot, then I have pulled out the 22 Virant, and it's very, very hard to get them once they have started to fly. But if you do see a level 3 duck and it does get away from you, try to follow it with your binoculars and see if it lands somewhere. You want to get it to land. That is your best chance to get it. But the nice thing is they have need zones, and hopefully it should come back, and we got quite a few here. So 963 is diamond for tufted duck. This guy's an 855.9, and that is a black, and I think they're beautiful. So tufted duck only pay $321. Some species of duck pay way more, so it's really interesting. And that is a brown female. So if you are hunting anything with a decoy, definitely put out some calls. It will help them come in, but not everything has a caller. And as you can see, they just keep coming in. Holy. So that's all you need to know to hunt waterfowl. Oh, and I wanted to mention that I actually heard that you can use the deluxe duck collar for tufted duck, even though it doesn't list it, so keep that in mind. The next species we're going to have a look at is moose. Now, moose drink here in Revontuli Coast from 12 until 16 or 16:30, and you're going to find moose. Basically, they will be all over the map, but they are extremely thick. You're going to find a pile of them on the top third of the map. All of these lakes up here. This lake is amazing. Let me show you how many moose we have here. We have a big boy right here. This guy goes up to 277. He's very pretty. And then we have another zone right here, another one there, and another one right there. So we actually have 5 drink zones for moose on this lake, and all of the lakes towards the north of the map will have multiple drink zones for moose. The moose hunting on this map is insane. This is by far the best moose map we have in Call of the Wild. Now I'm going to show you another amazing spot for moose and other species, and that's in this top corner right here. Now, I don't have a lot of zones right now because I just got off the beta and we had to re-unlock our map, so all of my need zones are gone from what I have been hunting the last few days, but trust me, we're gonna find a pile. Okay guys, so we are in the top right corner. Now, I am just discovering my zones because I have a brand new map, but on the beta I had 8 drink zones for moose here, and I'm sure more will pop up. Just coming here for the very first time, I have already found 5 drink zones. So there's one there, there's just a female there, and there's a nice big boy right there. But it's nice and wide open up here, and you're gonna find all kinds of different species. This spot is also amazing for whitetail. I have seen lots of geese in this area. This is an absolutely fantastic spot to hunt, and it is really nice and close to this outpost right here, so no tent required. Moving on to brown bears. So brown bears drink here in Revontuli from 20 until 0 or 0:30. You can also hunt them in their rest zones and their feed zones. You will find them spread throughout the map. Now, I did find a 9 legendary on opening day. Sadly, it was a troll, but I actually found him right around here, and the bottom third of the map also has quite a lot of brown bears, so definitely check down there as well. There aren't quite as many in the middle of the map, I would say, but you're gonna find them all over. And they have had a facelift, so they look absolutely amazing. Let's take one down now. Unfortunately, we only have a couple females here, but that's all right. Now, you can use the 308 or any 4-8 rifle with brown bears, and you can use the 300 as well. Now, the 308 or any 4-8, it will do the job, but it isn't going to be the best. You're gonna have to do a little bit of tracking. So I'm actually using the 300 here. I went and grabbed it. I prefer the 300 on bears and moose. And with this update, guys, they fixed the animation, so now when all the animals drink, they do lift their heads, and that's a good thing. And I love that animation. And we got her. Just want to have a look at her. And look at the sky, guys. Isn't it beautiful? I haven't seen the northern lights yet. I have been looking, but I just haven't had that opportunity yet. And look at these bears. They look amazing, and that is a blonde. Doesn't it look awesome? So they look so much better than they used to. So I think they're gonna be a lot of fun to hunt, and they pay pretty decently, $1,123 for this baby. And it's just a female. So this is where we are right here. The next species we're gonna have a look at is Raccoon Dogs. Now, Raccoon Dogs drink from 0 until 3 or 3:30, same time that raccoons drink in Mississippi. Now, Raccoon Dogs go to 9 legendary. They are a class 2 species, so you can use the 243. I like the Zarza 223 for them. They're not very big, so it actually does a really good job. So I'm gonna try and take it down with the Zarza 223. Now, I don't like zeroing to 300 meters, and I am going to have to compensate for not having perfect zeroing. Okay, so he's beautifully broadside for us. All right, so I'm gonna have to aim a little bit low. Now that looked good, but it was not. Nope. Oh, we got it! We got him. Sweet. And he is dying fairly quickly. Now, if you can believe this, guys, and this actually broke my heart, last night I found a 9 legendary raccoon dog. I had been searching for one for hours, and I actually found one, but I was so excited that I messed up the recording, and I did not get me shooting him on tape. But this is me discovering him, and here is the scorecard. He was a diamond. And we wouldn't have got to keep them anyway. We actually don't get to keep the trophies from the beta. So I'm gonna have to find another one, but I did find one, so at least that is exciting. So where you will find Raccoon Dogs, guys, is basically the bottom third of the map. If I were to draw a line, it would go like that. All of these lakes covered in Raccoon Dog drink zones, and all along the coast as well. I don't think I've ever seen a raccoon dog at the top of the map. Definitely stick to the bottom. What actually happened with the recording was I started it and I didn't realize I was muted, so I unmuted myself, turned it off, and I thought I'd turned it back on, but I didn't. And let me tell you, I felt sick afterwards. I can't believe I didn't get that on tape. But there he is. I was a little bit too high. But the second shot was beautiful, 261 meters, and that is a really nice raccoon dog, level 7, and diamond for raccoon dog is 9.29. So they're gonna be a lot of fun to hunt. The next species we're gonna have a look at is Whitetail Deer. Now, there are a pile of whitetail on this map, and I really think this is going to be an amazing map to do the Whitetail Great One grind on. I find around the edges of most of the lakes here in Revontuli are not thick, so you can see very easily, and animals are drinking closer to the water since the last update. And we are again up in the top right-hand corner, and we have quite a lot of whitetail here. Not only that, we actually do have Canadian geese, tundra bean geese. You're gonna find lots of different species here, but whitetail you will find drinking from 8 until 12 or 12:30. So they have a nice long drink time. I found all kinds of zones at the top of the map. You will find them all over. Basically, if you are gonna do a grind, you're going to need to check every piece of water, but all of the zones at the top are very, very wide open, and it is very easy to see the whitetail. So the ones up here might be the ones to set up for your grind. Now, I did find a diamond whitetail 30 minutes onto being on the beta, and I found it at this lake right here. So you want to check every piece of water. Everybody's going to have different whitetail zones, but there is a lot of whitetail on this map. Okay guys, so this is a western Capercaillie, and I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but you know what I mean. These guys go to level 3. You will find them basically all over the map. Now, they do have a feed zone from 4 until 8 or 8:30, but they do have lots of different times that you will find them. So I like to shoot them with the shotgun, with birdshot, or with the Virant 22, or you can use the Coleman. But since this guy's sitting pretty for us, he's not too far away. Now, I don't think he's diamond potential, even though 2s and 3s can make diamond, and that guy has the same trophy rating. All right. I can't hit him. What is happening? We got him. What? So as you're running around the map, guys, be ready to pull out that shotgun or that 22 because you are going to run into a bunch of these. And that is a dark, and isn't it beautiful? They look absolutely gorgeous. So 4.64 is diamond. That one's not a bad one. And this is where we are on the map. So I'm actually out here trying to find lynx, and I have found quite a lot of pretty nice whitetail. Jeez, $4, but we do have lynx here. Now, lynx drink from 3 until 6 or 6:30, and this is definitely going to be the most popular map to hunt them because, as far as I know, they no longer drink in Medved, and they do have a drink time here in Revontuli, so that is awesome. Look at this absolutely stunning sunrise. Like, how beautiful is this game? Wow. So right now it is actually 5:18. It is lynx drink time, and there's a black grouse. This area is absolutely amazing up here for all kinds of different species. You're gonna find lots of grouse, capercaillie, and ptarmigans up here. And there is a very big bear. There's an 8 mythical. That's actually my 3rd 8 mythical since opening this map this morning. So that's a nice thing. You will see lots of animals that are feeding and resting that aren't too far away from whatever is drinking. So we're going to be seeing lots of animals. So there we do have a lynx drinking there. So they're going to be just so much easier to hunt here in Revontuli. And they will basically be all over the map, but they are definitely in the north. This area is amazing for lynx. You're going to find all kinds of zones there, but you will find them sporadically all over the map. Now, if you are looking for mountain hare, they also will be very sporadically spread throughout the map, and they feed from 4 until 7 or 7:30. You're gonna find a lot of things early in the morning. So I'm not gonna go through every single species of duck or bird in today's video. Basically, I showed you how to set up and to figure out where whatever species of bird you wanna hunt is. If you see them flying overhead or in the water, that is a good place to set up with decoys. Today's is just a quick guide to get you started. I hope this guide really helped you out to get around on Revontuli Coast, and I hope you guys love the map. If you did enjoy the video, guys, smash that like button. You guys are awesome. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this video. This is exactly what is included in today's update if you guys are interested, and we will definitely see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.